Hey y'all, and welcome back to Mesha's Corner. So I'll be making a steak dinner tonight, so let's get started. On this cutting board right here, I have roasted garlic, cilantro, lemons, and non-fat Greek plain yogurt. This is what I'm just going to drizzle over the steak once it's cooked. Pretty easy and simple. Alright you guys, so down in my food processor I have the yogurt, the cilantro, the garlic, and some pepper. You're also going to add some salt down in here. Remember, you just taste as you go. You don't want to over salt it, and you don't want to under salt. Season, I should say. Then you're going to add your lemon juice right down in there. I'm going to start off with one whole lemon. If I need the other one, I'm definitely for sure going to use it because I really want that bite down on the steak, because we're not doing much at all to it. Alright, so next I'm going to add some coriander down in here. I decided to add it because I wanted more flavor in here. But again, guys, you can season this however you prefer. Make sure your salt is good in here because it needs it. Make sure your lemon is good in here because it needs it. Remember, this is yogurt. So, yeah. Alright guys, so for dessert, I'm kind of sort of going to make like a cobbler. So I have some beautiful fresh peaches here. They're so sweet and juicy. And what I'm going to top it with is actually cornbread. I made a cornbread the other day and I have some of it left over. So I'm basically going to make the crust out of cornbread. So yeah, and then I'm going to serve it up with some vanilla ice cream. Alright guys, so this is my cornbread right here that I made the other day. You could basically use any cornbread as long as it's not sweet, like too sweet. And then here's, I cubed it up. I didn't even put it in the food processor. I cubed it up, like little cubes. So you're going to move that out the way. Then in my little cast iron right here, we are going to cook down these peaches for about 5 minutes, if that. We're not going to cook it down forever. So in here I have butter and brown sugar. As you can see, I don't have a lot of sugar in here. My peaches were really sweet. You're going to add some ground ginger. Don't worry, it's all going to cook down. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to add some cinnamon. Everyone loves cinnamon. And a dash of vanilla. We're going to heat this up on the stove, get it bubbling, and then pop it in the oven with the crust on top. Alright, now for the crust. Most people probably will use butter to soften this, but I'm not, because when I made this recipe, it had a whole lot of butter in it. So I'm not adding any more butter, but I am going to add a couple drops of milk just to soften it just a tad. You're going to mix this up, and then we're going to put it on top of the peaches. Alright guys, so these are my peaches right here, cooked down for 5 minutes. So now we're just going to top it off with the cornbread. Alright, so now you're going to take the cornbread. I guess I should turn my stove off. You're going to preheat your oven to 375. I think this will be, that's my oven going off nice and ready and hot. I think at this point I probably should just use my hands, but... do you see how good this looks, guys? Like, remind you, this is my first time even doing this. I don't even know if it's gonna work as far as the crust. I don't see why it shouldn't. It is just basically bread, you know, but let me go get some more cornbread so I can finish topping this off. And then you're going to pop this in the oven until it's nice and golden and crusty. I'm probably going to have this in the oven maybe 25-30 minutes. Y'all, look at this cobbler. Like, I cannot. See, this is why I do whatever I want when I'm in the kitchen, because something good always comes out of it. But anyway, I'm sure someone did this before, but I never did it. So I gave it a try, and it looks amazing. And I can't wait to cut into it. I am probably going to top it off with a little whipped cream just to get my pictures going. But I am going to serve this up with some ice cream to my family. Alright you guys, so I have my 2 ribeyes back there, and here I have some salt and pepper to season the steaks. I'm going to use the Keithlorren grilled steak and burger seasoning. I'm going to put it down in here, just enough for both steaks. I'm also going to go in here with some coriander, because I like the coriander flavor along with this spice. It's really good. So that's just my, you know, what I like to do, but you can use basically whatever you want to spice up your steak, but this spice right here is amazing. So for my steak, they're almost done. Only cooked it about 4 minutes on each side because I like mine around the medium area, but you cook your steak to however done if you prefer. Alright guys, so this is what the steak looks like. Right here, I put the yogurt dressing over the top of the steak. And over here is the polenta cake with salad on top. Basically, you just follow the directions on the back of your instant polenta mix and make those cakes. That's it. So I didn't do anything specific. Yep, so I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.